I think so, Shauna. Somebody was in there telling everybody to, where to go. So we'll see. Oh, I think I'm the only one in this joint.
Did you go live yet?
I'm live. So let me find that old stream maybe and tell them. I don't know. Are they still over there? 2 hours ago. Okay, let's see.
Let me go look in the chat to see.
Okay. We just sitting here chilling. Yeah, Frank. Yeah, we went 2.5 hours. Okay, whatever. What's it looking like?
She don't know where she wants to be.
I know, but Frank, if we could just get up above 291, I think we could both get profitable. 290. What you need to be? I need to be above 291.
How do you get that number?
Well, I just watch when it gets profitable, and then I make note of the number.
So then you know, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But to be honest with you, Frank, let me turn. This says 11 watching. What are y'all watching? I'm in a new stream, y'all. That's in the comments. Go to the. Oh, hey, somebody there other than me, I guess. Hey, y'all. I don't know who it is, but we live trading. Glad you found us. Frank and I'm rooting for QQQ to get above 291. She's at 290.69. 290.71. So, Lord, please let her swing right on up. 290.75. It's a nice little uptrend, too, Frank. 290.85. I'll be profitable if she gets up to 291. Somebody was in there. I don't know who it was. Come on, lady. Don't do that. 290.67. 290.75.
Just talk to them. I can't find your side.
I know. I can't find the people. 290.70. Somebody there. Hey, Chloe found us. Yay, Chloe, we're back. We're back. We're back. I don't know where everybody is though, but we are very close to becoming profitable. 290. If this thing would just hit 291, Frank, I swear to God, I will sell. I'm selling a little bit above 291. We're getting there. Hey, Chloe, we are back. Yep, we're back. We're here. I don't know what happened. 290.62. 290.66. You know you want to pay me. 290.70. Hey y'all. Hey everybody. 290.71. We're not asking for a lot, Frank. We're not asking for a lot. We just asking for this joint to get above 291. I haven't seen. Oh yes, I did. I was gonna say I haven't seen 290.80 anything. I need to see some 290.80 something. Hey L, yay! I'm glad you found us. Okay, you all, we are so close. I'm like 50 cents from being profitable. 290.70. Come on, Mama, you could do this. Who else found us? Chloe found us. Elle found us. Yay. Here's what she's doing. Shoot, the resolution on this computer looks way better than mine. Thank God I was using my janky old computer, because y'all would have saw all my stuff. Hey, Marilyn, you made it back. Yay, yay. Okay, so y'all, we're at 290.83. We just need to get up above 291. If we get above 291 and we get profitable, I'm probably going to shave off 2 contracts. 290.72. It looks good. We're in a great position. All she needs to do is produce. Here's why I say we're in a great position. You see this crossover? Then we got this trend. You see these are getting bigger and they're bright and they're green. And this is what we're always looking for, you guys, those stair step things. And so she's doing her little stair step dance. And she's at 290.84. 289.90. I need her to build a few more of these doggone steps like she's doing. That's when it gets to be fun. 290.75. She's struggling there. I don't know what that is. Come on, Mama, you could do it. 290.70. No. We want green bars. We want green bars. So here's where we are. 290.70. And you can see it's starting to, you can see what's happening here. You see that dark green? It says at the trend, but we're back, this bright green. We want all these bright green ones. We want them big and strong, and we want these stair step building things. That's the pattern you're looking for, y'all. That's it. I know I've said it before. This is patterns. This is growth. This is money made. But you can see she's doing this little up pop over thing. I need 291. As soon as it gets there, I'll let y'all know. 290.80, that's good. We could stay there for a little bit. 290.87, that's good. 94. We're getting there. 95. Okay, y'all, we're at 291. Come on, lady. Lady, don't play games. 03, 291.03. So we finally made it above 291. Come on, Mama, you could do this. 291.07. 291.10. Okay, so Frank, I need to be above 291.15 to really start seeing money. We're 291.09. Come on, pumpkin. You could do it. Oh, 291.26. Okay, so we just got profitable. 291. Okay, we're up. Okay, so look, y'all see it. That's what you want to see. Look at that. The profits jumping like that. I'm about to snatch some of this off the table. You will not get me twice. Okay, so let me go in. I'm going to create a closing order. I'm going to sell 2 contracts. I'm going to sell 1 because, let's see. If she keeps going up, I may not do anything because I need to make some money. So 2 291.26. This is all beautiful. We need her to get up. 291.18. Get yourself up there. 291.15. Yes, I'm glad to be back, Chloe. Okay, let's see. No. She's gonna make her way up there. Yeah. This looking good. This is the fun part. 291. No. Stay up, lady. 291.09. 291.13. 291.14. I'm going to go down on the 1 minute and see what it's looking like so I can see if it's building green. And it is. But we need her to keep going up. So here's what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at on the 1 minute. I don't like that. You see how these are getting dark green? Nope, we need some light green. We need this trend to open up and keep building. So 291.23 is good. 291.26. 291.50 would be even better. 291.17. Don't like it. I'm glad I stayed in this trade and I didn't get out. Okay. 291.25. 6. Come on, baby. 291.25. Get up there. 291.27. 291.30. Yes. You saw.
I couldn't.
Oh, Frank, we're profitable. 291.30. I know you didn't. That down was nasty, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It was. I know, but she's up there now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna see. Okay, y'all, she's 291.31. If she keeps going, we in business. Yeah, it's looking. If she opens up, let me tell you what I'm hopeful about. It's not quite oversold yet, y'all. And this green, you see these are wide open like that and pointing to the sky. That usually means she's ready to open up. And you can see, bam, bam, bam. We're at 291.50. So let me still see what we got so far. We're up 152. 165. So as long as the price keeps going up, 185. Yeah, y'all. In a bit, I'm gonna have to take some of that money out. She's at 291.56. Man, come on, let's get to 292. If we get to 292, that's good money. 291.55. Come on, baby, you could do it. 291.58. Y'all, we off to the races. This is why we trade. 291.62. We're at 180 bucks. 175. 291.58. We just needed to keep going. 291.60. Can you all see? Look at her. She reaching for the stars. That's a good trade. But it took some time, y'all. And I would have bailed too. But I didn't. And thank God I didn't. 291.67. That's a winner. 291.72. So that's profit, y'all. But did you see it go from 237 to 202? So I can't be playing with y'all. I got to keep my eye on it. But that's $200. We could cash out with 227. We could cash out for the day and go about our business. But I'm going to watch it because everything says it's still a buy. And let me tell you what is a good thing. I know this. Anybody knows that. When you see all of these SMAs spread out like that, y'all, and you see these green bars coming in, don't run. This is what you're waiting for. You're waiting for that building pattern. We're at 291.72. I'm waiting for 2. We're going to see. but it's getting a little thin now. So 291.66, 64. I'm gonna keep watching. 63, 64. You don't want to miss it, you know. So I think I am gonna sell 2. Create a closing order limit. I'm gonna sell 2 just to take some of the money off the table. I'm gonna sell 2. I'll limit out and let's go. Okay, so I sold 2 of those contracts just to secure some of the profit. So let's go back. Right now we're up 100. Well, now we're up $80. So let me get my head back in the game. See if I need to take the rest of them out. 291. Just like that, we went back down to 291.40. But I'm okay with that. So that was good. I'm glad you guys found me. Let's see. Cash out 2 contracts for a profit. No. Did I get it right? Anyway, profit. Y'all know what I meant. With 291.27. I'm just watching to see, because now she's headed down. It's 291.29. But I think she'll do a little dip and get back up there. So I'm just going to pan out and look at it on the 3-minute and see what we should do. Okay, so here's what it looks like on the 3-minute, y'all. And so this is what took us up over 291. As long as we stay up above 291, we're profitable. She may come down to this SMA, which is what I think, and then either sit there or bounce up, or she could reject and go through them. That has happened. But I like what I see in this upward trend. And as long as she stays above 291 for a while, we're good. 291.20. Let me tell you what my break-even price is. I think anything above 291.15, I stay profitable. I'll tell you in a second. It might be 291.20. So my break-even point is 291.20. And I just hit it. Well, no, it's about 291.15. It's break-even. I know that's a lot. For profit, 291.25. 4. Okay, and on the 3-minute, you can see right down here, you can see that dark green candle start to come in. You can see the RSI kind of take a little dip. But what I'm hoping is that because it was so close to being oversold, sometimes on that RSI, when it gets up to that yellow line, that's 70, it'll have to break down just a little to keep going up. So I'm hoping that's what it is. Because right now the RSI is at 59. But that's a second little blue, dark green bar that came in. So that is a little troublesome. We need those bright green ones, and we need these 2 lines to be open and spread apart. But it is always a good sign when you see these spread apart like that. Those SMAs spread wide. Something's going on. All right, so let's see where we are. 291.08, we're coming back down. So you'll see it's just going to ebb and flow like that. So that was a nice little run up. 291.12. I just hope it doesn't go below 291. $291.16. Did you all see how fast the profits run up? And they come down just as quickly too. So I think it's always smart to cash out some of the money. And when you cash out and leave some left over, they call those runners. So I cashed out two, took that, and I left three runners. So they will keep working during the day. And as long as we, you know, stay above 291, or I think we can get above it and keep, then I'll hold on because I think we can make it. Let's see. QQQ is almost up a whole percentage point. So that's good. She's up 0.91. All these are good things. Up 0.92. Yeah, we needed to just keep going up. And right now, I usually keep a running total of the numbers, like the price action, because I want to see, what that bounce looks like, if that makes sense. I can see if it's playing around 291. And I already know this about QQQ. Around the dollar mark, the even dollar marks, around 25 cents, around 50 cents, you'll see a little step. It's usually some resistance. So we're holding tight at 291, above 291. That's a good thing. 91.10. Yes, if we get to 292, these are good days. If we get to 291.50 again, that's all good money. It doesn't take a lot. Like the stock doesn't have to shoot up $10 for you to be profitable. It could shoot up $1. And for me, that's good. A $300 day, that's an excellent day. I'm sure people who are willing to take more risk, they make more money, but I'm not willing to risk that much. Okay, so she looks like she's ticking up. And very slightly, I don't know. If this MACD, if these lines would just get a little further apart, that would make me feel better. The RSI is at 60. It's creeping up. That's a good sign. We just had a green bar come in, a green volume bar. That's good. You guys, it's sitting. This is my 9, 13, and 50 moving averages. It's bouncing above it. It looks like it's respecting that. It's not coming down. Because we know that this is a play, the 9, the 13 to the 50. That could happen. It could happen all day. But as long as it bounces back above or bounces above these, I'm okay with that. So we talked about, you guys should be studying candlesticks, what the candlesticks mean. You should know how simple moving averages can act as support and resistance. I think that's the only thing that's keeping this thing here. This is volume, this is your RSI, and this is your MACD. So I'm looking for all these signals to tell me to stay in the trade or get out the trade. And I'm going to stay in. I cashed out too, yeah. Okay, so at 290.31, that's good. 291.28. 291.30. 291.35. 36. 38. Keep going. 39. Let's go. And this is the part where, I wish I don't know. I don't know. The more contracts you have, the profits go up that much faster. So I'm down to my regular 3 contracts. I don't know. There's something to be said. Frank makes good money because Frank is willing to put down a sizable amount. I'm not comfortable yet. I tried it. It just makes me anxious. And you should never invest so much that you're anxious. So that's why I usually hold at 3. But Frank makes better money by buying 2 more contracts. So sometimes I try to hang with him, but I just don't. I'm not there yet. I'm a 1, 2, 3 contracts. I'm good because I don't like the losses. The losses, just as good as the up is, the down can be brutal. 291.17. Hmm. I'm hungry. Hmm. Okay, so everything is taking a turn now. It's going down. But we know this happens during the day. So you can see the RSI is now down to 56. And my MACD, these are getting smaller and smaller. And these lines are getting closer together. And we just had a little red bar come in. And look at it. It's coming through the 9 and the 13. We've seen this play before. It may very well go down to this 50 SMA, which is a bona fide, certifiable setup. If you ever see like a red bar and it's sitting on the 9 and the 13, and that 50 is close by, it's a good chance this thing will go right down to that 50 SMA. I don't know why it does it, but it does. But my hope is that even if it does go down there, that it will bounce off because these things can also act as support. So it's like the price. Of course, it's going to respect that price. It's going to stay near that price. Marilyn says, thanks, Sam. I can relate. I'm also reading about QQQ and Oxy stock while watching live, opening highs and lows and etc. Yep. Just get comfortable with the language, y'all. Just get comfortable watching. Don't jump in. You don't have to jump right in. Learn. I am telling you, take your time and learn. It's so doable. Okay, so we are 290.92. We've gone under 291. So I'm gonna just keep watching. That's pretty cool. Okay. So it looks like we're going to start a downtrend and it can last. They don't always last like long. So this one lasted, let's see, we entered at about 10:48 and it went until about 11:15. So we were in that red period for 15, 20 minutes. That can seem like an eternity if you're losing money during that time. But you have to remember, y'all, the market is going to come back up. It's going to do this thing all day long. It's going to vacillate all day long. So get used to watching it. Paper trade, watch the money go up and down so that when you see it in real money, you don't panic. So I would tell anybody paper trade, pick one ticker, learn that ticker, watch it, watch paper trade with 3 to 5 contracts and see how, because if you're going to make money, I mean, like really make money, you're not going to make it. You can make some money with one contract, you can, but you're not going to make big money that's going to make it worth your time, I don't think. You need to buy multiple contracts. But before you do that, just study. Study the ticker. Study the one you want to know, the one you want to trade. Learn it. Watch it with the paper money. Watch it go up and down so that when you see it, you don't panic. I think the only reason I don't panic as much in the down, because like Frank said, you've seen this 100 times. You know it's coming back. That's why you have to know price levels. You know price levels. And unless something catastrophic happens, like some catastrophic news, this thing isn't going to drop today suddenly to 260. That's not going to happen. There's market structure in place. That's not going to happen. There would have to be a catalyst, something big would have to happen, because a move like that, a drop like that would signify something happened across all of those stocks in QQQ. That's why I don't like trading one stock. Because if you're only trading Tesla, if some news comes in and it affects Tesla, that's it. But if I'm trading QQQ, Tesla could be jacked up, but that don't mean Meta's having a bad day, you know? So I like QQQ because it spreads out risk. I'm not trading just one stock that could plummet because of some bad news or anything could happen. But QQQ is a bit more stable to me because it's so many companies rolled into this one ETF. So let's see. Here we go. We're now under 291. We're 290.91. And we did, in fact, get a crossover. It looks like it's trying to cross over. If hopefully some of you at least have this up at home, so that if you look down at your MACD, I'm on the 3-minute time interval. You can see what we call a crossover. And generally, where you see a crossover, that's where the trend changes. And you should see something up here. You'll see a change, or sometimes it correlates. But that's called a crossover and a crossover. Those are significant. Crossovers happen when the trend changes. So like, I don't want a crossover right now. I really don't want this yellow to cross over on top, because when the yellow's on top, you know you're going down. When the blue is on top, you know that it's an uptrend. So this is crossing over, clearly crossing over. So I'll have to sit again through that red, but then after the red comes the green. Generally, she'll go back up. So we're just watching to see if we can get some more profit out of it today. Yes. Yeah. I sold 2 of the contracts and took a little bit of the money out. So I'm just hoping, because she's so close to 290, she's playing right around there. You will get a feel for it. I promise you. Study the same ticker. You will get to know it. It's like a friend. You'll know the characteristics. You'll know the traits. It's insightful. It'll help you when you're trading. It helps calm me, because I know how she moves. It's QQQ isn't the kind of stock or the kind of trading ETF that will shoot up like $7 in a candle. That doesn't really happen. So I know that how she jumps when she's moving above. I know I shared this with you guys. I'll share it again. Can you see how she's above, kind of bouncing right above the 9, the 13, and the 50? That's upward movement. That's good. We want these candlesticks to come in and be above these simple moving averages. So if it gets caught up in here for a little bit, that's okay. But what you don't want is to see it trading like underneath all of them. That would be a day for puts, when it's trading like that. So I want to make sure I got some juice too. You all, my computer died. I mean, like died. Like might need to be resuscitated, died. Okay, and just like that, we're back above 291. We're 291.12. And let's see. We need to get to like 291.25 for me to be profitable with the remaining 3 contracts. 291. Strong candles are good signs. You guys, when you see these little thin candles like this, these are not strong. This is like indecision and low volume. It doesn't serve us. The ones we want are these. But these all mean something. This candle right here, this red one, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this red one here is an inverted hammer. They have names. Y'all, please order those cards. Bumpy dropped the information for how to order these candlestick cards, but get them because the candlesticks all mean something. So let me know when you need your computer. Okay. So strong bars, that's lots of volume, that's momentum, that's money. These little bars signal to us that, whoa, it's not as strong, it's not as strong. And so you may be looking at a trend change or a breakout. Learn what candlesticks mean. That's important. That's something that you should know before you take a class. I would not pay somebody what I could learn with flashcards. You could learn what these candlesticks mean on the internet for free. You can learn candlestick patterns on the internet for free. You can learn support and resistance. You can learn all that stuff for free online. Then go pay somebody to help get you over the hump. Don't do what I did. I ran out. I was so excited. I threw my money down on the table right away. I told y'all this. I got in the room with the girl. I had a one-on-one. People pay big bucks to talk to these people one-on-one. I was asking, it was not good. In hindsight now, if I had a one-on-one, my questions would be totally different. They would be targeted. I would be like, give me all you know about entries and exits, about position sizing, sizing. There's this risk to reward ratio. I would ask those kinds of questions. No, get the freebie. This is like junior college, y'all. Get this stuff for free. Then, if you think you're really interested and you want to make some money, go pay somebody for a class. But don't pay them outright up front. Because I know somebody who paid $5,000 for the class, and I don't even think they took all the classes yet. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir. Mm-mm. Okay, so we're at 291. Oh, at 291.10. That's good. As long as we stay above 291, this is good. Maryland, stick with it. Do not give up. You just started. Marilyn said, I'm getting it each day. Thank you, thank you. I promise you, it's not rocket science. It's not. Mm-mm. And this thing is already back up 291.21. It's up 291.32. You all, it's going to do that. It's going to go up and down. You have to be able to hold your position. It's so much of life in trading. It's so much about life. Okay, so now we're profitable. Whatever the price is, we finally, let me tell you what it is. Okay, so at 291.45, we're profitable. Watch these big old green candles come in. This is making money. And we're about to go into, it looks like an uptrend. This is beautiful. Anything over 291.50, that's money. So we're 291.55. We're at $105 in profit. So let's see. I'm gonna just let her roll up. As long as we see green here, and here comes an uptrend too. Y'all, let's hope we can get up to 292. That's good money. 291.50. 291.49. 291.53. Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna peek down on the one just to see what's happening on the 1 minute interval. Okay, and so when I go down to the one, let me show y'all what I see. You don't look for patterns on the 1 minute. You can't see them. They don't exist. They don't reveal themselves on the one. You have to look for the patterns on the 3 minute and the 5 minute. But I'm down here on the one because on the one, I'm telling you, if something's gonna fall apart, it's gonna happen at the 1 minute. You'll see it there first. But at the 1 minute, if you look down here, Miriam, I hope somebody's on looking. You can see the green starting to come in to signal an uptrend. You can see the RSI is at 61. It's kind of going back and forth. Now it's at 62. All good signs. I don't like this red candle, but at least it's up high and it looks like it's moving. So 291.50. If she stays at 291.50 for any amount of time, that means like we have stabilized and locked in that spot. But if it keeps vacillating back and forth, we aren't secure. So I'm just watching. Get those flashcards. Marilyn said, get the flashcards on Amazon. I sent above. I ordered mine today. Get them. I'm telling you, get them. It's just the easiest way. You can practice while you're sitting, at the doctor's office, or if you're at an appointment, you can practice. Okay, so 291, 46. Let's see. Okay. I'm glad you got your cards, Marilyn. They're on the way. So if you're really like just starting, I say definitely learn candlesticks, candlestick patterns. You do need to know about your indicators and have them all placed onto your chart. Make your chart your own. If you guys can do it, I dropped a video in the community under the community tab. And it's a video by TD Ameritrade that walks you through how to set up your Thinkorswim. So go to the community tab when you get a chance and watch that video. It'll walk you through how to set up your Thinkorswim. If after trying you just absolutely can't get it or you don't want to fool with it, hit me up and then I'll schedule a time with you and then we can do it together. Y'all look at QQQ going up to 2. It was at 291.77. That's $156. So now I'm sad that I sold my other 2 contracts because 5 contracts, that would be really nice. 291.70. But I'd rather lock in profits than be sad that I didn't get some of that money off the table. So I always take some of the money. You don't want to sit here all day and be a loser. So take some of the money, take some of the profits. Okay. So this is legitimate too. I'm gonna come off of this 1 minute and get on the 3 minute because that's what we should be looking at. Okay. So here we are on the 3 minute. And she's doing this little dance. You gotta be able to see this pattern, y'all, please. It's like hop, hop. It's up, down, up, down. She does this little move. And as long as the lows keep getting higher, you know we're going in the right direction. So look, here was the low here. Here was, you could call that a low. Here was this was the low point. It's higher. This was a low, it's higher than those lows. Here's a low, it's higher than those lows. So it's not uncommon for this particular stock to do this rise and fall thing. You cannot panic in the fall because if you panic when the money's going down, you're never going to be there for when the money goes up. So get used to it. Paper trade, get used to watching the money fall up and down and just be able to hang in there and hold tight. Okay, so looks like we may be holding at 291.50. Yeah, but another $100 is nothing to sneeze at. So here we are, profits. We're at 103. Did you see it just dropped to 91 and 102? So that happens, that up and down kind of movement. Don't be alarmed by that. Just set what you want to take out for your profit and then take what you want. For some people, $100 a day, that's good doggone money when you ain't put on no clothes. That's good money. Yeah, so now she's heading up. It's 291.59. 291.63, 291.65. And so you'll watch, the money, it'll go up and down, up and down, up and down. So I like to take profits at about 20%. That seems like a good, and this thing down here will tell you, there's an indicator somewhere that'll tell you in those platforms how much you're up. So just decide what you want to make for that day. And then once you got it, get out and go to the beach. Go do whatever it is you got to do that day. 291, 54, 56. I just want to see if it hits 292. So I'm holding out for that because it got up to 291.90, 290.91. So I think it can get up to 292. We'll see. We have 120, an additional 123, 127 in profit. And so that's just with 3 contracts. Imagine had I had 5 contracts. I just don't have the stomach for 5 contracts. I like that you don't have to leave your home to make money. Yes. And I like that you don't have to comb your hair and put on makeup and do all of that stuff. Because one day y'all gonna catch me for real, for real. When I roll out of bed, y'all gonna catch these puffs for real. 291.58. Yep. I love that. I love that I don't have a boss. I love that I don't have to deal with anybody if I don't want to. I can do this anywhere. Y'all, there's no better feeling. I swear to you. I feel like this one I feel smart. When I can take this computer, go sit by the pool or go to the spa and do this and make money that pay for the spa day. I feel so smart. I feel like you so smart, girl. But, the fact that you can do it anywhere, you don't have a boss. It's just great. Yep. $100 a day. That girl, that's 2,000 extra. That's somebody's rent. And it doesn't have to take this long, you guys. People don't sit in front of their computers like this. Real traders don't do this. Frank and I like to do it because we're studying. I'm studying with you all. I'm looking at all these patterns. I'm like, okay, I've seen that before. I'm making connections. But real traders don't do that. They make their play or they have their trading plan for the day. They execute, they put their stops in place, and they go about their business. They might have their phone where they're monitoring it during the day, but they don't do this. This is purely a beginner watching. So I enjoy it because it's another piece of my learning. But nobody does this. No real trader sits for hours. It's not necessary. You got tons of things that you can put in place. You don't have to do this, but I like to do it. So I don't want you, if you're learning, to think that it requires you to sit for 7 hours. It absolutely does not. Because scalpers are gone already. They either made money for the day or they just chalked it up. But here we go. So here's what I want you to see. This, I love this, y'all, because I know this pattern. Look at this. You see this bumping above? She just did this. It's bumping, and now there's this green candle coming in. If she does this bump thing, we're going up today, at least for a little bit. As long as she doesn't get underneath there, if it bumps on top like that, I love that. I can live with it. Even with the bumping, it'll dip down just a little, but it'll come right back and bump up. So this, I'm hoping one of these, that like one of these candles turns green to keep that little snaky move bumping up. As long as she's bumping on top of that thing, I could live with it. Yeah, 2,000 extra a month. Anybody would take that, Marilyn, huh? I know I would. 2,000 extra. Y'all, that's what got me. I'm not trying to make $1 million. Listen, I know somebody out there got a side hustle or a second stream of income that's making them millions and millions of dollars. I'm sure thousands and thousands. I don't need that. I don't need that. I need what I need. I don't want to worry about money. And I don't want to work for anybody else ever again. So this works for me because I can stay here and do this until I'm satisfied, or I can stay here and do this until I got $150 or $200 or whatever it is for the day I want. But my new goal truly is like $300 a day. I think we can get $300 a day if we work on our skill set. So now we're down to 291.30. Oh, let me share something else with you guys too about price. If you'll notice, this moving average is moving up too. As long as that thing is moving up, you'll notice over here that like before my 50 SMA, it was at a lower price. So it has moved up to $290. So the average price is moving up. All of this stuff is relative. As long as she's not consolidating and sitting on a straight line, as long as it's doing this, movement is good. Movement's a good sign. Okay, so we're down to 291.23, and we only have like $10 in profit. So my break-even point is 291.20. I have to stay above 291.20 for this trade to continue to be profitable. So she'll do her little dance, and as long as she stays above 291.20, we're good. So I'm gonna let y'all babysit QQQ for a minute. I gotta make me some tea or some toast or something because I'm starving.